So we are at the concluding part of our journey, and the last part will be harmonic progression. And as you can see, we have 3 subtopics in this, and if you see, the last one is very important and you will know why. So in the previous part I mentioned about the 2 important topics, and this one is the 3rd important topic, the relation between AM, GM and HM. And the first 2 topics, you will see, they are just a repetition of arithmetic progression. A lot of students have problem in solving HPs, but when you do and when you go through this part, you will find it quite easy. It's just the inverse of arithmetic progression, the harmonic progression. So let us start and make this chapter quite easy for you. So harmonic progression. So harmonic progression, if you talk about, it's a sequence such that when you reciprocate each term of the sequence, you will get an AP. Defining it in terms of a example, if 1 by 2, 1 by 4, 1 by 6, 1 by 8 is given, and if you reciprocate each term, so clearly if you are getting this in an AP, then your original sequence is in HP. This is how we define HP. As such, you cannot figure out this is an HP or not, but if you convert it, reciprocate each term, and if you find that in AP, that's how you find the HP. Okay, nth term of HP, if you look at here, so this is 1 by an of the AP. This was the an of AP. So if I denote an dash for this AP, so 1 by an dash will give you an of HP. There is no as such formula for finding the sum of n series for the HP. For that we will need to use analytical skills. So talking about the harmonic means, so this is how we get the harmonic mean. Okay, so if you remember that this is nothing but AM, that's how we have defined that if ABC is in AP or HP, if you say, then the reciprocate of this will be in other part. So if this is AP, this will be HP and vice versa. So let us, if we are talking about HP, so let us take this in HP and this in AP. So if I take these 3 terms, so clearly you can find 1 by B by finding the arithmetic mean, and if you reciprocate that, so this will be HM. So clearly from this 1 by H will be your AM. So AM for this will be 1 by A over 1 plus 1 by B upon half. So this, if you finally reciprocate, you will get the expression like this. So let us quickly see about finding the n harmonic means between the 2 terms. So the first term, if you say this is in A and B, these are in HP, so clearly 1 by A and 1 by B will be in AP. So if I am gonna insert n harmonics between these 2, so the final resulting sequence will be like this, and for AP you will get the resulting sequence like this. So all the thing we have to solve in the AP only, and then we just need to reciprocate to get to the HP. So talking about this, if you remember that how we find the difference for the given arithmetic progression, it was last term, which is 1 by B here, minus first term, which is 1 by A here, upon n plus 1. So this was the formula we got for the difference. And for finding A1, what we did, this is the second term of this arithmetic progression, and this will be 1 by A plus D. So H1 you can find by reciprocating it, so it will be 1 by A plus D. So this is how we can reach up to the nth harmonic mean. So let us now discuss the relation between AM, GM and HM. So straight away we will take the example for this, and we will see then derive the relation once we look at the example. So let us take 2 numbers and we'll find the AM, GM for them, So clearly from the definition, a plus b by 2 will give you the arithmetic mean. This will be 6. For GM, geometric mean, this will be root AB, so which is the value is given. For HM, the value will be 2AB upon a plus b. This is what is being shown here, 2 into AB upon a plus b. So this you will get this. So clearly if you compare this, you're getting AM greater than GM greater than HM. Now you can see in the original formula that this is also given. So how does that come? So that is again a special case when both terms are equal. You can verify the result by taking the other numbers for your convenience, and as written, equality holds when both the numbers are equal. Other way which you will find most of the books is by using the terms a and b. So by using this, they have written a plus b by 2, and then they have shown that this is greater than root ab using the analytical methods. Okay, so this again if you do, then how do we do that? So if this is given that this will be the GM, okay, so first have a look at this. So if I write root a plus root b whole square, or root a minus root this, something like this, so I'll get a plus b minus 2 root ab. So this is clearly greater than 0 because since it is in whole square. So from this you will get this thing. If you talk about only this originally, so this will be greater than 0, so this will be greater than root 2ab, and of course it will be 0 when these two are equal. So from this, how it is being derived, you can go for the other relation also, but I'll always prefer that first use the practical examples, then observe the values yourself. That is the best way to understand. So let us do some examples now. So clearly these terms are given. Now it's written that find the fourth term of HP. That's why you know this is HP. Suppose it was random sequence given and I tell you that find the eighth term of this thing. So what you have to do, you are not seeing any pattern here, and also many terms are not given, so you cannot check for the differences also. So this will be 2, this will be 1, and now since for differences we need to at least look at 3 or 4 terms. Okay, since 3 terms are only given, so what we will do, we will first find the reciprocal. Since this is not AP and GP, so we can check for HP. How? We will convert it, reciprocate it, then see what is the common difference. So this will come out to be 1 by 12. Again if you subtract 1 by 3 minus 4, this will again come out to 1 by 12. So you can clearly see the difference is constant when you reciprocate the terms. It means this is in AP, hence this will be in HP. Now for finding the fourth term of HP, you will find the fourth term of AP. So this will be A plus 3D. So what was your A for the AP? This will be 1 by 6. What was your D? 1 by 12. So it will 3 by 12. So this will give you 1 by 6 plus 1 by 12, 1 by 4. So this will give you 4 plus 6, 10 by 24, which will be 5 by 12. This is A4 of AP, not the HP. For HP it will be 1 by A4, which will be equal to 12 by 5. Similarly you can find for 8th term, that I leave on you. Okay, so let us look at this example. So this was a very good example, and I'll give you one inference from this, that relation between AM, GM, HM is used like this. Okay, so this again, these are 3 numbers given, and the word positive should be underlined or highlighted so that we can keep it for the later use. Okay, so this, if you see that this is the sum of 3. So if you remember, AP I talked about AM is A by B. So for 3 terms it will be A plus B. Basically we are taking the average out. Okay, so for 2 terms we can generalize that result for n terms also. Okay, so in that case we have already discussed about, if I go to previous slide, so in this we have talked about only 2 numbers, but this is true for n terms also. Okay, so we can find accordingly the AMs, GMs, HMs. Okay, so in this case 3 terms is there. So clearly x plus y plus z, if I talk about this, so this will be 3a, basically x plus y plus z. Now why is this 3? Okay, So this will be equal to a by 3 basically. X, if we talk about the arithmetic mean, okay, arithmetic mean of these three numbers. Now how we will find the harmonic mean? So clearly 1 by x, 1 by y and 1 by z will be in HP. Okay, now if I want to find the AM of these numbers, so this will be 1 by x, 1 by y. Now what I am doing basically, I have assumed these terms in AP. Now I am taking this in terms of HP. So when I am talking about HP, so this will be my AM. I'll find it like this, 1 by y plus, and this will be upon 3. And what will be HM? HM will be inverse of this. So this will be x raised to the power minus 1 plus y raised to the power minus 1 plus z raised to the power minus 1. Now I know my AM is greater than my GM, which is again greater than HM. Equality sign obviously holds. So this I can write for the three terms. So I can clearly say x plus y plus z by 3 is greater than 3 by this thing, x plus z. Okay, so now this is given to be a. Okay, this was already given. So a by 9 I can write it as greater than 1 upon 1 by x plus 1 by y plus 1 by z. So for this, now when we reciprocate, remember 2 is greater than 3, but when we reciprocate it, the equality sign changes. Similarly for this, when we will reciprocate it, so this we will get it in the form like 9 by a. So this will, it was less than here, now it will become greater than for this thing. So clearly this is being proved and equality sign will always be there. So what was the logic behind this? So there might be cases when you are given the sum and then you have to prove that it is, suppose it was rather than this product was given. So what we will suppose, so arithmetic mean of this will be given by this x plus y plus z by 3, and if we want to find harmonic mean of the three numbers, so we will let those three terms in HP and then find the harmonic mean using this suitable formula. So like we used to do for 2, for 3 the only thing changes is for 2 it was a plus b by 2, for 3 it will become. Similarly for GM, if we were having these terms, we were finding the root. For 3 terms we will find the cube root. This was already discussed when we talked about arithmetic means, geometric means. So that will come from there only. Okay, so this we will there will be cases in the questions you will see that sum is given and you have to find the minimum value, maximum value. Classic example for this, which many of you will have all come across, is what is the minimum value of this. Now this is clearly the two terms are a and b. Okay, I can let them. So if it is given a and b, okay, what will be the arithmetic mean? A plus b by 2. And what will be the harmonic mean, geometric mean? Root ab. So for this, if it's asked minimum value, so if this is the equality that am is greater than equal to gm, so can I say the minimum value of am will be the gm, because it's always greater than equal to this. So this will be, if I write it like this, x plus 1 by x by 2 is greater than x plus 1 by x into 1 by x will give you 1. So hence you can get x plus 1 will be always greater than 2. So this many of you might have done previously, but this is how it comes. Okay, so many a times whenever you will be finding, you will have to find maximum minimum value and there is no calculus involved, you will have to solve using this concept. If you have any doubt in this topic, you can post it for free on AskIITian website. For this, just visit the askIITian.com and there you can visit discussion board. It will direct you to Ask Expert, where you can select the category and according to the category post your question and click the Get Answer button. Experts at AskIITian will answer your query within 24 to 48 hours. So this ends our journey for this chapter, the sequence and series. So let us now review all what we did. So as I began with AP and GP, these were just the basic building blocks on which the whole chapter is built. The AGP and the miscellaneous progressions which we have seen are the main hitting concepts, and HP again I've mentioned that I've made easy for you, and I hope now you don't have any confusion in that. And the third most important topic from which the questions appear is relation between AM, GM and HM. So I hope I was able to succeed in my aim of making you explain and making the things easier for you. Stay tuned for more videos on Ask IITians for physics, chemistry, maths and biology. Thank you.